Yes, hello people. It's Dominic here from United Source and Wingers. Just did a video literally a second ago about football hate in Twitter. I was so happy to do that because I really need to get that off my chest. Hate is wrong in football. Full stop. We're done. But now we get to obviously the video is more than that just sentence. Obviously, please watch it. Now we get to talk about the good juicy stuff. Football, baby. We're going to talk about Burnley, how we beat them. It's going to be a 15-minute show, just like making a flicking pie in the oven if you kind of cooked it already. Anyway, let's do this. Boom. Yes, hello people. Welcome to United Source and Wingers. I'm Dominic, and you've got Neji to the right. Neji, how you doing?
I'm blessed, bro. We had a great stream on the other one, so let's go again, man. Let's do
Yeah,
it
man,
15.
really good, mate. Really good stream. So good to see people with us and wanted to just obliterate hate on football and in fighting with the Manchester United fans. So thank you so much, guys, for you joining that one. So let's talk about Burnley. Big game, and I say big game because if we win this, Neji, we're laying down a marker. We're laying down a marker because Burnley are a bogey team. Like they're a bogey team, and it's hard in terms of what they can actually do to us if we don't start fast.
Bro,
Tell me.
Not only are they a bogey team, they're a bogey team. We're actually playing in some good confidence right now.
Yeah.
Right, I've got their little fixtures up from the Premier League. Their last four, they've won 2, drawn 1, lost 1. They only lost 1-0 away to Burnley. They beat Wolverhampton. They drew with Aston Villa, who want a pushover side. Let's be honest, like Burnley, they're looking decent right now, bro.
You know what, right? In the last 5 games, they've won 3 and drawn and then lost 1. I'm sorry, they had a bad start, and that's why they're 16th. But in the last 5 games, they come in hot. They've got more less tired than us. They've played less games. And it's a situation where we need to start strong and we need to start fast.
100%.
Like we've heard the news, Neji, that Pogba, Lindelof, and who was the last one? Pogba, Lindelof, and there's one more person. I've missed it. He's not available. Who is the last person?
Sure.
He's not available. So that's huge. That's absolutely huge. And I saw about Shaw, so we're gonna have to probably play Tellez again, which is nothing wrong with that. But this is actually huge. So let's go straight to the team lineups that I'm talking about. It's got Shaw in it. I wasn't sure if he was going to play or not. But let's add this in, right?
Is this your predicted?
This is my predicted bar Shaw, because now I've just realised that he's not actually flicking. He's not going to be flicking playing, which is annoying because he brings so much strength for us. But this is my team, guys. De Gea has got a starting goal. 100%. Henderson, he was a little bit shaky in the last game. He was doing some flippy flappies, but I still trust him when he gets called upon.
I liked his calmness on the ball, like when he was getting pressed, like he faked and then hit it through the middle. Like I like that.
And you know what I like about Henderson is that he's got 2 foot, like really good. I saw him knocking balls with his right and his left. I'm all for that. So De Gea's got to come back in for me. AWB, we obviously can play with him. He's so good defensively. We just got to rely on the attacking players more. Tuanzebe, he played very, very well. If I don't talk about a centre-back, that means that they didn't do too much wrong. They did their jobs. Maguire is obviously going to come back in. I would rest Bailly, Neji, because I know he was wanted to come back on the pitch, but Liverpool is so much more important. Do you agree with that?
I feel that both equally is important. I feel Liverpool's a bigger game, so you want your bigger players. But I wouldn't be bothered if having Tuanzebe there, because I'll be honest, I feel like Tuanzebe just covering Bissaka would help Bissaka a little bit as well as Maguire. Having Eric Bailly is great. It'd be better against Liverpool, but yeah, Tuanzebe comes in. It's cool, man. I feel like Bailly wasn't concussed though. That was the overall thing. So he may get a shout, but yeah either way, Liverpool, Burnley are perfect. And if it was me, I would love to play Bailly and Maguire just because I know they've had a partnership that started to blossom. And I feel like for game rhythm and match rhythm, although it's broken a little bit, that would be nice for them leading up to Liverpool.
And what if he gets injured though again, Bailly?
I could say the same for Tellez, Fred, Matoma. If he gets injured, I feel like the manner in which he got injured, I don't think we're having this conversation because that was just very, very unlucky and massive.
Mate, I honestly think if there was a pigeon going past, right, it would poo and Bailly. You know, they say it's like good luck if a pigeon poos on you. I feel like Bailly is the most luckiest or unluckiest person in the world. Like honestly, he's King Bailly of Wakanda. He's my King Bailly, but he's just so lucky.
It is a worry, bro. It is a worry.
It's a very big worry, man. I tweeted out the picture when I was like the scariest sight in football, Bailly. But hopefully, yeah, as Buggy Vibes just says, it's a knock, hopefully. So that would be really good. But yeah, for me, I don't, sometimes he's like, I'm playing my good football. I don't want to come out, but you never know. Just give him a little bit more time, come fresh for Liverpool and destroy that team. Because, boy, we've got to do a watch along for Liverpool because
I wouldn't mind Bailly getting started and then take him off for Twanzebe, get his legs going anyway.
Yeah.
Get the job done. That could work, but you don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
Know. We've got Shaw on the left. Obviously, now I've found out that Shaw's actually not going to play, so I'll put Tellez in. Easy. For me, I'm playing Matt Fred in the middle. I don't know how you feel about
that. I don't personally like it. I feel with Twanzebe there, it may allow McTominay to bomb on a little bit.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what we used to do.
Against Burnley, I want players with football IQ because whether you tackle, defend, they defend, and they'll get the odd set piece and get you by surprise, and then they'll try and nick points. That's Burnley. They only win 1-0.
Also, Neji, Burnley are very tall, and their set pieces are unreal. McTominay is good at defending. We saw that yesterday. He was everywhere.
Yeah, personally, if it was me, I know Pogba's injured. McTominay I would play, but I wouldn't start Fred. That's my thing.
Really? You would start Fred?
I would play Van der Beek just because Van der Beek played in the pivot yesterday. Showed me that McTominay had more license to do what he did against Leeds. And I remember saying beforehand, I don't mind McTominay playing if he gets to play his box-to-box role. But if he's playing CDM, I just feel Van der Beek allows McTominay to play a bit more free and better. He's more sure on the ball.
But my only problem with
challenging, but that's just me personally.
Yeah, my only problem with that.
Fred McTominay can start, but for me, Van der Beek with Pogba out, it would have been Fred and Pogba personally. But with Pogba out, I'd have to play Van der Beek. But I do believe he's going to go Fred McTominay and see what's good from there.
Yeah, I think for me, I get your points and I hear you so much, man. Just for me though, Burnley are going to rely on set pieces. Remember me saying this. They're going to rely on set pieces. So for me, we need McTominay with his height, with his defensive capabilities.
But don't they give a lot of free kicks away, Scott and Fred? This is my problem.
Yeah, I know, but I get that. But also, though, we can't just rely on if we get a free kick. If they get it, I need to rely on that. Most of the game is going to be fluid playing football, not just set pieces.
If you're looking from an attacking perspective, then by all means, man, it's not a bad lineup.
I think both work. But for this game, me personally, I think like Fred and McTominay have played so many games together, so they've got that understanding too. If we're just going to drop in,
that's probably what Ollie will do as well. To be fair.
And me and Ollie get on well good. He texted me last night saying that he's going to do this team. So if it is right. And by the way, I've got my team lineups so bang on in the last 2-3 games. So let's see if I keep it up. Still. Thanks, guys, for joining in. Like the video if you're here and subscribe if you're new. Really appreciate it. Let us know your team news as well. Amadeo saying, sure is injured. Yeah, I found out after, man. I just dropped it in. I swapped him in for Tellez. Easy swap. Bish, bash, bosh, done. And then we go up to the top. So, mate, for me, simple Reneji, Martial, Bruno, Rashford, Cavani. I think we'll probably agree on that.
I can't see why not. I mean, I'm not personally a big fan of Rashford on the right, but right now we've got nobody else, and I just like my wide men to be able to link up play with anything that's going on in the centre and up front. Rashford isn't the greatest at that, but Martial is. So, it helps if you've got one either side. It doesn't really matter. So yeah, I'd go with Martial left side, link up Bruno with Cavani, and Rashford gets in on the odd chance over the top. So yeah, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, Buggy Vibes is saying this is a good point. Buggy Vibes, actually, Tim. We will probably see Fred and Matic because of Matic's physicality and experiences with Fred, ability to move and pass the ball quicker, and also Matic is obviously a lot taller than Fred. And Fred is very, very short in set pieces, which I know they'll get. Don't forget that goal they scored against us, that deep free kick, and Wood was back post. That scares me, man. So I wouldn't mind Matic in there with McTominay's sort of dynamic sort of pace, and he can get about the pitch and let Matic just hang back. Paul Yang, what do you guys think about Fred? I think he's very good against teams we can counter against, but not so much teams sit back. You know what, Neji, I actually kind of believe that, when we're sitting back, he kind of fluffs around like a squirrel trying to bite at people's legs. But more often than not will probably cause a foul, right?
Yeah. It's an if and but with them, man. But I've just left it to the stage of now looking at, well, I'll see what happens on the day and see what mentality comes with the day and see how the game pans out. Because depending on the flow of the game will determine how he actually plays his game.
Yeah. All right. Well, look, I want in one. I'll give you 60 seconds, AG. Please tell everybody, the viewers, whenever they're watching, how do we beat Burnley in this game? 1 minute, go.
Okay, this game, bang it. I'm gonna speak right into the camera. Listen, guys, listen, yeah. Listen.
You got what? You got
Nick,
50 seconds.
Fox talking. I got about 46 seconds. My hairline's dead. I need a fresh trim. But listen, this is what I'm talking about Burnley. Yeah, this is how you beat Burnley. You need good football IQ. Football IQ means intelligence. Yeah, the Q. I don't know what the Q means, but listen, you need football IQ to beat Burnley because they're gonna be stubborn. They're gonna be there, and they're never gonna move like a curb on a road. Yeah, the road gets road bumps and marks in it, but the curb's always fresh, ready to stub your toe. That's Burnley. So you need football IQ to know how to step on top of that curb. That's how we beat Burnley. Football IQ.
Thank you. Neji for president. All right. Now I'm going to give my 2 pence. How we beat Burnley, okay. Burnley are one of those teams that like to kick the ball forward. They don't mind hoofing it in the air. They don't mind going long. There's no problem with that. What they do, they're one of those teams that like to play on you, right? They want you to make a mistake. They want to get a corner kick. They want to get a deep free kick. They want to play. And we know the sort of players. They've got Westwood at centre back. Vidra's been scoring goals as well lately. We need to be aware of that. If we keep the ball, we will score, right? But the problem is with the team I'm playing, which I think Ollie will play, these are not possession-based players. McTominay is not a possession-based player. Fred is not a possession-based player. Rashford is not a possession-based player, and Bruno isn't a possession-based player. So the problem here is that we're not gonna try and be possession because we haven't got the players. What we need to do is it's gonna be back and forth, right? It's gonna be back and forth, okay? You saw in the game yesterday that when we try to play the ball and we get to their penalty box, we don't really know what to do. Luckily, with Cavani in the box and Tellez playing, we will be able to get crosses in. But what we need to do is that when we keep going back and forth, we need to be quick, fast, and direct. Quick, fast, and direct. And we need players to not need 3 or 4 chances to finish and score a goal. This is not that sort of game. We can't be the game of, oh, if we only got that in, oh, if we only went back post. We need people to be clinical in this game. Because I tell you right now, if we go in at halftime at 1-0, Burnley will be up for it, and they will say to themselves they can get back in this game from a corner or from a free kick. So, JW, Pogba's out, bro. We need people. This team is not a possession-based football team. So we need to, when we break, and we will break, remember me saying this, we will break tomorrow. When we break, we need to break hard and fast and be clinical. That is how we will win this game. I'm not afraid of Maguire and Tuanzebe being in the back. They're strong. They're powerful. I know Tellez will go forward as well. And I know Martial will hold up the ball wherever he's playing. We just need to finish our chances and just go direct. Again, I don't mind how we win this game. We just need to win it. We've got a couple of minutes left. Neji, tell me your score predictions, please, bro.
So I'm going to go with a dirty 2. Now I'm going to go 1-0 Man United.
1-0, lovely. Guys, go to your predictions. I'm going to go with 3-1. And I feel for the first time, Maguire is going to get his first goal. People are like, this guy's
I like it.
This guy don't know what he's talking about. Paul Young, your team lineup, David Haya, yeah, Maggie, Shaw. Shaw's out, apparently. Ollie said that before. BDB, okay. This is the thing. Everything you've said, mate, we can actually win with this team. So James is saying 3-1. Tim's saying 3-1. Yeah, they're all going 3-1.
On Twitter says Cavani's back.
Yeah, yeah. Carl's saying Burnley don't allow you to counter them. We need to break them down possession for. Yeah, I don't think so, Kyle. Burnley are going to come for us with this. I really think they're going to come for us. They might sit back a little bit, but when we can't keep the ball, then they'll see space and they'll go forward quickly.
Remember, 15 seconds, bro.
Yeah, guys, thank you so much. I said I was going to do some 15 minutes previews, so we got to do it. We got to bounce. Thanks for joining. Like the video, subscribe, and watch our previous video about getting rid of hate on Twitter. Watch it, enjoy it, share it, because we need the Twitter world to know this. Peace out. A-Town down. See ya.